So I seen a Facebook post by Mom Rebooted, and I kind of wanted to go over it. If it's your first time on the channel, my name is Ryan. I'm a full-time reseller on sites like eBay, Poshmark, and Depop. And in today's video, I'm going to go over a post I seen on Facebook. So the post I seen was by Mom Rebooted. If you don't follow her, go give her a follow. She makes awesome content. But she's posted something about like what is working right now, like in life in general. And it made me kind of reflect. I guess in life, I still look at my resale business of like, because that's what I spend most of my time doing. So I hate to say it, like that's my life. I really focus on that. So I was really reflecting like what is working. So when I first started, I watched a lot of reselling content by every creator I could try to find that was making resale content, and I found a lot of great people and I enjoyed it. I learned a lot, and you know, I had that high. I got that like, man, like this is awesome, this is fun. I get to go find stuff. They're giving me tips on how to build connections, on also items that are selling, and you know, it gave me that high. I was like, you know, I was happy about it. You know, I just wanted to keep consuming content and content and content. Well, I would say about a year in, I started kind of feeling down because that's when I don't know, they were probably always talking about it, but I think I was just like a punching bag, that they started kind of almost talking negative about it, like reselling's getting harder, reselling's getting harder. And it started kind of affecting my mental health of it, of like, gosh, there's just so much negativity that I just wanted to kind of avoid it. Like it was kind of bringing me down, and I just did not like that. And I feel like we're seeing this more and more. And I know negativity gets views. You post something like, I think one of my best videos was like, I almost got scammed, and it was one of my biggest performing videos. Like this video's probably not even gonna get like 100 viewers on it. So you know what, it's okay. I do this more for a reflection of myself when I make these videos, especially right now, and what I'm learning along the way. I've been a full-time reseller at this for a little over a year now. So when I first started, you know, I hate to throw people on the bus, but honestly, I'm a small fish, so it doesn't really matter too much right now. But I'm gonna throw a few names. I see common habits, and I know they're mainly putting it for clickbait. Tech and Sports, I really like Tech and Sports. I like what he teaches, and I was in his group for over a year, and I finally am not in his group. But even he posts things like reselling's getting harder, and it kind of just makes me like think like, why do I keep just, it's the same thing over and over, and there's only so much resale content unless you're just doing like what I'm picking up or what I'm selling kind of videos. But I feel like the moment their views kind of start going down, they do one of these clickbaity videos of, all right, well, this is why resellers are failing. This is, you know, and I'm just like, I don't want to watch it. But in the background when I'm working, I mainly just kind of let videos play unless I search out a video. So I do like Tech and Sports. I hate the negative kind of videos. Along with one of the biggest ones is Commonwealth Flipper, not Commonwealth Picker. He is the same person, two different channels, but his Flipper page talks a lot of negativity on what's going on. Like, well, eBay shouldn't do this. They shouldn't get on to us about this. And sorry, that's not my mimic voice, and that's not what he sounds like. And he seems like a genuine guy, like a nice guy. So I'm not discrediting him in any way. He does give a lot of good information, but he talks so negative about this space. They have him, ADH Dave, and American Arbitrage do a podcast called Trash to Cash. I very much enjoy that podcast. And honestly, it's kind of because ADH Dave and Carrie from Arbitrage, they kind of just like go off the wall. They don't really stay on script. You know, they just say what's the first thing that comes to mind, and it's kind of hilarious. Where Kevin from Commonwealth, he tries to get it back into reselling, but honestly, I like the off the wall. That's why I tune in. But even ADH Dave, he's been like, on his videos, will post things that are clickbaity, and he even admits it. Even on the podcast, he says it. He's like, what's the name of this this video? And it'll only be like the last like 2 minutes of the video, but it's just for clickbait. I don't know. It drives me crazy. I don't really care for it. That's just my opinion. I don't know. I do like American Arbitrage. Him and his wife, they just travel around. You know, he's trying to do the daily vlogs, and props to him. I was doing that for a while, and that's some hard work. He's still staying with it, which is good for him. ADH Dave, I feel like he's been on kind of an emotional roller coaster right now, and I know everyone else is doing things in life. So, I don't know. Another one is Justin Resells. He, once again, great information he gives out and teaching, but kind of talks negative here recently, I've noticed. And I've been skipping more and more his videos. I just don't like it. I enjoy what I do, but I want to see the positivity. I want to hear the positivity. I want to hear about people's wins. I want to share that win with him. So I hate to say it. So really, instead of like tech and sports and Commonwealth and really ADH Dave, I've been kind of switching to other people, you know, like Rocket City Resale. He's been doing a round table with a couple other resellers, which I kind of discovered Sean finds from that, and he's doing his own little podcast kind of show, and it's kind of it's entertaining. He's only like 4 episodes in or something. He just did one the other day, but you know, where we're kind of talking positive, I think one person that just talks about like sells and wins is Cougar's Corner. You know, they are awesome. I feel like they really focus more on the positivity, and I feel like maybe that's why they are kind of growing so fast, and that is great. And I'm so happy for them. Like, you know, I'm really happy for them. They do such an amazing job, and to do content on the side, like, good for them. I mean, I love following their journey. I used to follow like Harry Tornado a lot, and he's not doing anything negative. He's just more for whatnot, and I know he's got an editor now, and it's just kind of like he's trying too much to be what would be like the American Pickers or kind of channel, you know, with these weird little facts and things, and I guess I'm just not a fan of it. So honestly, I've been kind of tuning out of Harry Tornado. I do kind of tune in just to see what's going on. Him and his wife, they're expecting a baby, which is cool. You know, good for them. I'm gonna be probably the millionth person to say their lives about to change, especially once the baby's here. I mean, I got 2 kids, so their whole world's gonna be it's gonna be different. So I'm kind of excited to see, once the baby's here, how they're gonna do everything. It'll be very, very interesting to see, in my opinion. And who's another one? I still follow Kaylee Elaine. She's just like one of the best about style base. I think she does an amazing job about explaining things that sell that are just purely on style base. Brand name's not important, and it's honestly helped me a lot, kind of learning women's clothing, because women's clothing's kind of hard, or at least for me it is. Men are so easy, you know, you just know the brand, and that's about it. So those are a couple of people that I really started kind of focusing, watching. I just want to see positivity. Cassandra, I can't remember her last name right now. She's been talking about, you know, her own personal life stuff, and I have been enjoying that a lot. And because she's kind of just off the wall, And I think I just enjoy that content. That it's good. She does kind of talk about some of the negativity issues, but I feel like she talks more about the psychological issues, and I think it's more about being a parent or being someone that also has like ADHD, and I feel like it kind of makes me relate to her, and I enjoy that. So I would love to hear what you guys think. Are someone that maybe you used to follow but don't follow anymore because now maybe they're talking negative or just talking about a whole different subject in general? Is there a creator that you no longer really follow? I'd love to hear. Like, and also let me know why. Like, is it because they're talking negative, or is it because I know there's some resellers that, you know, they used to talk about this but now they're talking about this? So let me know in the comments. So please give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to catch more content like this. We'll see you next time. Bye.